Valium goes down best with wine to ease the depression. I just got home from a 12-hour night shift. It's early in the morning. There is a beautiful beam of light shining onto the table, lighting up my bottle of wine and my pills. Turns out, I'm taking the same pills that I gave to the woman in the psych ward just 2 hours ago. Society labels her as crazy, but I wonder, is she really crazier than me? I'm living my life as if I'm a patient in a psych ward. I'm full of self-loathing. I feel depressed, but I can't cry. I haven't been able to cry for years. At the age of 26, I went to a psychologist to see if she could tell me why. No answers sufficed. I'm trapped in my own mind. My strategy is to numb, but there is never enough to numb, and it traps me even more. As I sip on my wine, I take more pills, more sips, more pills. I'm staring into the abyss. There is no thought process. There is no thought process in what I'm doing. I look at the table and see the packet of pills and realize I have taken a lot. I can't think. I don't know who I am anymore. I call my mum. She doesn't answer. I sip more wine and I take more pills. Does anybody care? My self-loathing turns into self-pity. The phone rings. I tell my mum exactly what's happening. She tells me to go to the toilet and throw up until I can't throw up anymore. I follow her instruction. I wake up. It's 2 a.m. I can't remember what just happened. I drink more wine and I pass out. I don't want to die. I just don't know how to live. I look out the window as I see my dad walk by the sidewalk. We just had a fist fight a moment ago, and now he's leaving. Dad, don't go. He keeps on walking. I'm going to jump. Well, I'm not going to scrape your body off the pavement, he says, without looking up. I break down in my bedroom and cry. I hate him. I love him. I don't want him to go. I walk towards the mirror. I'm disgusted by what I'm seeing. An ugly 14-year-old girl with glasses, braces, and the ugliest pair of red frame glasses. I've hated her since she was 9, but it's worse than I thought. I can't believe this is me. Horrible, ugly, unlovable. Why am I even alive? Open the door or we'll knock it down. I hear them knocking and shouting from the other side of the door. I scrambled to get the evidence and put it away. As I open the door, the apartment quickly fills up with policemen and psych nurses, ready to take me to where they think I belong. We buried my father a couple of days ago, and after fulfilling my duties as the good daughter, now I am ready to die. I called my mother to warn her. I am forever the drama queen, but now she's called the cops on me. Oh, it's nothing. I just had an argument with my mum a few moments ago and she's just being dramatic, I tell the policeman. I tell them I'm mourning, but I don't know if this is true. I don't know what I'm feeling. As I get them out of the apartment, I break down and cry. As I get them out of the apartment, I break down. I love him. I hate him. I don't want him to go. I grab my wine. I don't want to die. I just don't know how to live. It's day 6 of my third 10-day silent meditation retreat. My brain is battling in silence, having fictitious arguments with people that are not there. I thought it would be a good idea to do Vipassana, because when my dad passed away, I couldn't stop drinking. And well, that whole dramatic suicide thing. I've been meditating since the age of 16. I probably should have booked rehab instead of Vipassana. But I don't know yet that I'm an alcoholic, even though I've been acting like one for years and years and years. Meditation, all I'm doing is spiritual bypassing. Meditation, booze, pills, it's all the same for me. Anything for me to forget myself, anything for me to allow me to forget myself from myself. To not to have to feel, to not to have to integrate. Would you like to come to an AA meeting with me? My friend Annie asks. Sure, okay. Why not? I say, just to humor her. My name is Kate, and I'm an alcoholic. It takes me more than 6 months to say it properly. I don't want to believe it's true until I have no other choice than to see reality for what it is. I make a fearless and searching moral inventory of myself. We discuss my resentments and my amends. After deep introspection, I am seeing that I am the one making stories in my own mind. I'm acting like the victim, but it turns out I'm the perpetrator. I'm the one holding on to the resentments, the hates, the fear, the blame. I'm the one keeping myself trapped in my own mind with the thoughts of not enoughness. I'm the one keeping myself hostage with the threat of taking my own life. It was my trump card, my ultimate FU, the biggest punishment I could think of. But who was I punishing? I don't want to die. I just don't know how to live. They tell me the only way out is through. They give me a design for living. I do what is suggested, write my resentments, make my amends, and take responsibility. And as I do, forgiveness arises. I'm crying uncontrollably, sobbing. I'm almost 1 year sober in a family constellation sessions with someone that I really admire. Dad, why did you leave? I miss him so much. I've never allowed myself to mourn him because I blamed him for me being just like him. I feel the resentments, the anger, the fear, but mainly I feel the sadness. After 18 years of sobriety, my dad relapsed. 2 years later, we buried him. It's taken me more than 5 years to be able to allow myself to miss him. I am integrating. I am forgiving. I am remembering. I'm remembering who I am. I'm remembering who I am without the anger, the fear, the resentment, the self-pity. I'm 9 years old teaching all the kids in my class how to save water and how to recycle. I am 16 years old serving soup to the patrons of the Salvation Army. I am 26 years old working in South African prisons, providing poetry, spoken word, conflict resolution. I worked as a social worker in a psych ward with the toughest of the tough. I worked in prisons in Malawi. I taught hundreds of children how to express themselves through music. I taught them human rights. I worked in all the refugee camps in the Netherlands. I traveled to Lebanon during the conflict in Syria to help people that were stuck in Syria in a war zone. I trained hundreds of civil servants on radicalization and terrorism prevention. It is clear I am here to be of service. Today I'm happy. Tomorrow I might not be. For me, it is about accepting life on life's terms. That's all that matters these days. And life isn't as intense, and life today isn't as intense as it was yesterday. Because just for today, I remember, make amends immediately. Have radical forgiveness. There are no shortcuts to heal, and the only way out is through.